I was born and raised in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Come from a family of 3 sisters. I'm the oldest. My decision to join the military back in 1986 was predominantly because my dad was a Vietnam veteran, and both grandfathers on both sides were World War II veterans, and so I kind of felt that obligation. There were no boys, so it was kind of up to me. At that time, I also needed money to go to college, and so the National Guard was a great option for me. Currently, I reside in Pine Grove, Pennsylvania, and I've worked at Fort Indiantown Gap on and off for about the last 20 years. I have 2 grown children and a fairly new grandmother. I'm not Nana, though, I'm Lolly. I got a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old at home, so pretty exciting. My true purpose, and I've always said this, is people, taking care of soldiers. I've had the honor and privilege of leading the Pennsylvania Army National Guard for the last 4 years, and I find no better satisfaction than seeing some of those young soldiers develop into great patriots and great soldiers for our country. I'd like to think that I've taught people 2 things. One is to always remember where you've come from. I came from very humble upbringing in Schuylkill County in Pottsville, and so I think it's important for people to remember where they came from and really not try to be something that you're not. I'm in a male-dominated profession. I've never tried to be one of the boys because I'm not one of the boys, and so I think it's important to be who you are and to remember where you came from. I've always said that I've been blessed my whole life. God has sincerely blessed me, and I thank Him every day for what I've had, both professionally and personally. And I have been surrounded by an enormous amount of men who wanted nothing more than to see me succeed. And so my mentors, probably 90% of my mentors, maybe 95%, are males. And so I've had a very favorable experience through my career. I was probably ready to retire about 2 years ago, and I stayed specifically because I wanted some of those younger women to see me achieve great levels so that they know that they could do it too. You work hard and you take the jobs that nobody else wants, and you do a good job, and good things happen. The challenge I see with women, and it's women in the military and outside the military, is not only do we want to do it all, but we want to do it all well. We want to be the best wife, and the best spouse, and the best mother, and the best friend, and the best employee. And the reality of it is, sometimes you've got to prioritize personal life, and sometimes you've got to prioritize professional life. We cannot be good at everything. And so I think once women embrace the fact that being average is okay, then I think women will continue to struggle to achieve the great levels that they strive for. What gives me great satisfaction is seeing young soldiers come in very young, sometimes naive, and to see them grow and mature to the point of where now they're leading our sons and daughters. There's really nothing more inspiring than that. When I led a company to a deployment in the Middle East, and I had young soldiers that were just kids, right? And they did kid things, and they were very annoying. And to see those same soldiers now as first sergeants and sergeant majors taking care of hundreds of soldiers, it just sincerely warms my heart.